Hey, how you doing, guys? So I just wanted to show a little video of the crack of the muffler. Just completely broken. Which I'm trying to figure out where's the other piece, but it probably flew off due to the pressure. Also, as I was taking it off, I realized that the frame right here is, I don't know if y'all can see it. Change the angle a little bit. Probably can't see because of the light. But like the frame right here is all dented in due to the heat. So that's not even safe anymore. I'm gonna see if I can get it welded with a sealer of some sort. See if that works. But now that the frame is bent in on the front and it's not safe to ride anymore, I probably won't be riding it for a while. I don't know. Let's see what I can do, or what am I going to do, or what should I do? Get somebody else's opinion. Yeah, but that's all I want to show. Just the crack on the that pipe of the system for the exhaust coming from the header, and then the pressure from the heat coming out of that pipe, since it was cracked, bent my frame in, which is crazy. I didn't even know it could do that, but I guess enough heat and pressure keep pushing on it, I guess it can. Science, duh. That's pretty much it. That's all, guys. And you know what they say, if you're not bleeding, then you didn't do it right. I guess I did it right. 250 Hawk, man. Dong Fang. Don't buy it. Unless like you're ready to replace everything on it over time. I only had this bike for almost 2 months only. 2 months of commuting, and first thing that didn't work was the cluster. Cluster does not work. Second major thing was the gas leak from the gas tank. Third thing would be the muffler, and then the heat bending the frame. So far that's all that was wrong with it. So far that I've been using it for a commute to go to work, and I do about 80 miles a day. Going to work is about 40 miles, and then coming back home it's another 40. See, I ride this thing like hard pretty much every day. And I mean, it's still running, it's still getting me there. It's time consuming on the reliability for me to get to where I'm going. And that's the biggest problem that I'm having so far. And I see a whole bunch of videos of people having their own problems and whatnot. So the whole point of me doing these videos for you guys is to let you know if its reliability is worth it. And it is not. It is not, because you don't want to be stuck on the highway or, in a main road where you're leaking gas, where you can blow up, where your bike just doesn't work. And it's okay, you can buy this for fun, you can buy it because it's cheap. I just want to put it out there that it's not reliable as a commuter, because you're just going to have problems after another problem. And I mean, of course, over time, something will go wrong with your bike, but it's only been 2 months. I've been doing oil change. I did the brakes already, brake fluid, and dealing with the leak. I had a I had to deal with leaking gas for like a good 2 to 3 weeks until I figured out like an idea of what to do. And then I had a flat tire, but I mean, I don't blame the bike for that. It's definitely my fault. And now this is it's just really frustrating that that little crack made a big impact of a dent in my frame, and now that's what I'm worried about. So I don't know. I don't think this is a good idea for a commuter. But I'm not sure what the next bike will be. Give me an idea. What should I get? Should I get the GTO? That's the most expensive bike they have of Dongfeng, and it's classified as a 250cc bike with water cooled, and that's probably the best. That's probably the best bike they have on their line at their selling market. So either the GT or the Ghost Chopper or the DF something Cruiser. It looks like a Cruiser to me, or Cafe Racer, I think it is. Yeah, probably like one of those. I'm not really trying to get a 150 or 125cc, because I mean, you can commute on that, but that definitely will be breaking down a whole lot sooner than most bikes, especially as a commuter. Like and that would be a longer commute depending on like where you're going to, because I'm commuting far distance, like far distance. Like I'm talking about, I live in Texas now, so I'm going far. Everywhere I go, it doesn't matter if it's even down the street. Down the street to me is not down the street. That's a good 5-10 minute hike. I said 5-10 minute hike. 5 mile to 10 mile hike. So that's the whole point of these videos that I'm making, is Dongfeng bikes reliable to commute on? Because, you know, they're street legal. You can commute on them. You know, you can ride it in the street, you know. So are there good commuter bikes? So far, no, they're not. They're not. No. The STR, CXR, X22R, whatever you want to call it, it has so many names. I don't understand. That 250, it gave me too many problems. Left me stranded in places where I did not know where I was at. I'm not from Texas. Like, I would hate to be stranded in the middle of nowhere like I have been. And that bike was just not reliable at all. Too many problems. I could name them, but y'all can just go back to my other video or search that video for that. But there was just too many problems with that. I don't want to keep upgrading something just because it broke off, or because I had to like come up with some type of good imagination of a way to fix it. And no, I don't want to do that. No, when someone wants to buy a bike and that is not good as a mechanic, especially someone as inexperienced as me, no. So that's the whole point of this video, is because for the riders the beginner riders that are not mechanic, and you're learning how to ride on a bike and you don't want to buy something more expensive, I guarantee you that bike that is expensive will last you longer, and especially if you maintain it properly, it will last longer than you would ever expect. Because if you put this next to a Honda, I mean, you'll break this faster than the Honda would, you know? So, yeah, I would definitely buy a Honda instead. I'm talking about as dirt bike wise, you know, or sports bike or cruiser, whatever. My whole point is that get something that's reliable, do your research. I'm definitely gonna keep up with these videos. I don't mind. This bike is gonna break down. The next one is gonna break down. That's the point of the video. I wanna know what's gonna break down. I wanna show you what's gonna break down, what you're gonna have to deal with, what you should have in mind to have ready to replace. And if not, replace it before it even happens. Because then you're gonna be like, well, I replaced it and this still happened. Well, now we know. And then we're gonna think of a new way, how we're gonna fix it, and then we're gonna put that out there for everybody else to know and whatnot, so everybody else can be prepared and well informed of these Chinese parts. I don't know. I like the bike, but it keeps giving me too many problems. Too many. I hope you guys liked the video. Go ahead and comment, subscribe, share it out to your friends. Yeah, that's all, folks. That's it. Dong Fang out.